we are starting the fourth lesson, that is nothing but current, electricity and magnetism. This is the second day of our lecture. Yesterday we have seen what is electric current, electricity, and also the electric circuit we have seen. Now today we are going to see what is electric circuit, or you can say electrical circuit. Electrical circuit is nothing but a circuit in which the wires are connected to a cell and to a bulb, and whenever the connecting wires are only connected to the, you can say, bulb, it does not glow, that we have seen. But when it is connected to a cell that we get from the market, that we see that this bulb is glowing. This is because the circuit is complete. Now what is that electrical circuit we are going to see? It is also called as a electric circuit or electrical circuit. It is nothing but a continuous path. That means the path is continuous. Here there is no breaking or no any obstruction for the flow of the electricity. Consisting of conducting wire. This circuit consists the wires which are called as a conducting wires. A switch is there, or you can say a plug key is there. This plug key is used to close or to open the circuit, and other resistance are there which can be helpful in completing this circuit. Other examples you can see here. For example, resistance of electric bulb. Here the resistance of an electric bulb is connected in a circuit between the terminals of a cell. Whenever you see that there are two terminals, one is positive and one is negative, these two terminals are connected to a battery, or you can say they are connected to a cell, and along which a electrical current flows, and that is called as a electrical circuit. That yesterday we have seen by drawing the diagram. Now what is electrical current? Whenever you see electric current is the electric charge. It is nothing but the electric charge which is flowing through a conductor. That means here a particular charge is flowing through a conductor. That means we know that the electrons are flowing from one point to the another point in a conductor, such as a metal wire per unit. You can say the conductor may be the metal wire that we can take per unit. Here electrical current can be denoted as I. It is given as electrical charge which is given by letter Q upon time, that is nothing but T. It is denoted by T. That means here I is equal to Q upon T is the equation of electrical current. What is 1 ampere? If 1 coulomb of charge is passing through a cross section of a conductor. Now what here? Actually 1 coulomb charge is passing through a conductor. That means how much charge is passing through a conductor? The charge up to 1 coulomb is passing through a conductor. And how it is passing? Through any cross section of a conductor. It is passing through any cross section of a conductor in how much time? In 1 second. Then the amount of current flowing through it is said to be 1 ampere. Now here what actually it is shown here. If 1 coulomb of charge through any cross section of a conductor in 1 second, the amount of a current flowing through it is called as a 1 ampere. That means to become 1 ampere, the charge of 1 coulomb should be passed through a conductor in 1 second. Then we can say that the current flowing is nothing but 1 ampere. Here is one note for you. 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb per second. That we have seen. Electric current is equal to electric charge upon have seen here. That is nothing but 1 ampere. The electric current is measured in amperes. We have seen what it is equal to 1 coulomb. 1 coulomb upon per second. Time is given as per second. Or you can say 1A is equal to 1C upon S. That is nothing but 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon per second. The coulomb is named in honor of Charles Augustin de Coulomb. Whenever you see the Coulomb charge, it is named after one scientist, and that scientist is nothing but Charles Augustin de Coulomb. He was one of the French physicists, and the charge is named after him. Ampere. Ampere is named in honor of Andre Ampere. He was also one of the French physicists and one of the mathematician, and on his name this thing was named. Next comes what is an electric cell. What is the main function? Whenever you see that an electric cell is connected in an circuit and without cell the bulb or the circuit is not complete. Where you see that yesterday you have seen that, and in that what is the use of this electrical cell, that we have to know. An electrical cell is nothing but one of a general device. It is nothing but a general device which is used to produce a uniform flow of a charge. That means this is very useful to note that this cell is a general device and it is used to produce a uniform flow of a charge in a circuit. That means in a circuit the flow of the charge is uniform because of the electrical circuit. Its main function is to maintain a constant potential difference between two terminals. Its main function is nothing but to maintain the constant potential difference between two terminals. Now yesterday I have told you what is meant by potential difference. Potential difference is nothing but a difference between 2 points in a circuit. Now here what is done actually? To maintain the constant potential difference between two terminals, this electrical cell or you can say electric cell is very useful. Name 10 devices in which electrical cells are used. Now these cells are used in various devices. Which are that devices we are going to see here? That is nothing but radio sets, then wall clocks, wrist watches are there. You can see a very small cells are required for the wrist watches. Then comes the torches. Torches have somewhat larger cells. Toys, these have somewhat smaller cell. Mobile phone, they have very smaller cells. Then cars, then again inverters, there are also cells in that. Then again ships are there, submarines are there. All of these devices need an electrical cell. Without electrical cell, it is impossible to run any of this device. So therefore, to complete the circuit, the electrical cell is fitted in a circuit. In this lecture today, we have seen what is meant by electrical circuit. I have told you that electrical circuit consists of conducting wires. These conducting wires are connected to a bulb and an electric cell. A plug key is there to close or to open the circuit. This is very helpful for us that we know about the circuit. Now whenever we are seeing that if the electrical cell is not present in the circuit, then the bulb will not glow. And if electrical circuit is connected in this electrical cell is connected in this circuit, then we can say that this circuit is complete, because here the potential difference is created here in the circuit. We have also seen what is electrical cell, what is about the electric current. current. Electric current is given as 1 coulomb upon time, that is nothing but per second it is given, that is nothing but q I is equal to q upon t. We have got the expression. Then after that we have got what is electrical cell, how it is used in the circuit, and various devices that we see or we use the electrical cell. Thank you.